I am looking at the official Alexander C. Van Hook, acting United States Attorney email that the City of Shreveport Police Department has been chosen to participate as a national public safety partner with the U.S. Department of Justice. So what does that mean exactly?
Well, the department has a group called the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and it started this program back in 2017, and there have been several cities across the United States that have been chosen to participate. And the Department of Justice will work with the Shreveport Police Department to provide, cutting-edge data analysis and advice on law enforcement techniques to try to help reduce violent crime in the committee.
What's cutting-edge data analysis? You're going to show them kind of where their problems are? Is that part of it?
And on top of that, what can you show them that will help that us that we don't already know?
Well, one of the things about the Shreveport Police Department, is that this program is not designed to fix the Shreveport Police Department, because I don't know that it needs fixing. The Shreveport Police Department has a lot of smart, committed, and talented officers. I work with officers all over the state and all over the country, and there's nothing wrong with the men and women that work at the Shreveport Police Department. This is to provide kind of an outside view to look at trends that have worked in other parts of the country that might be helpful here.
Will you look at staffing and ways to recruit officers? I mean, that's obviously one of our big problems. Is that something you'll help tackle with the department?
The department's not going to be able to hire officers. But we will look at everything. They'll do a top to bottom review, and a lot of it will be driven by the chief about what the chief, the areas the chief would like for the department to prioritize. It's a 3-year commitment from the department to work with the Shreveport Police Department, and I really hope that it might be helpful.
Why was Shreveport selected?
Well, we started working with the Bureau of Justice Assistance. When I say we, the United States Attorney's Office and the Shreveport Police Department, we started working with the Bureau of Justice Assistance in 2019. We saw that this was kind of a cutting-edge, out-of-the-box program that was helping in other places. And, we're always looking for ways to bring resources to Shreveport and other parts of the Western District to try to help our local law enforcement. And so we had lots of meetings with the department and with the Shreveport Police Department to try to get Shreveport in this. It's a big deal. It's only 10 cities are chosen each year. It's a 3-year commitment on part of the Department of Justice to work with the Shreveport Police Department. And I'm very pleased that Shreveport was selected.
How much is it all worth in the end?
The department will spend about $800,000 to provide training and technical assistance to Shreveport. And while the public safety partnership doesn't involve a direct funding source to the police department, it does, provide this technical assistance, which will include helping Shreveport identify federally funded grant programs to support law enforcement efforts.
So it's not a bunch of guys coming to town with Kevlar and cannons. It's going to be a more indirect assistance?
We have a kind of a team leader that his entire job will be to work with the Shreveport Police Department for the next 3 years. And there's lots of meetings back and forth where the team will travel here to Shreveport and work with the police department and identify things that might help.
Mr. Alec, maybe I missed this. Maybe you said it earlier on. Did we ask for this, or did you just call and say, hey, do you want it? And if Shreveport said, hell no, could we turn it down?
Oh, sure. Shreveport could turn it down. We approached Chief Raymond with this idea, and he was fully supportive. He worked very hard to put together Shreveport's application, and Chief Smith has been fully supported and very excited about this as well.
Alec, how do you measure outcomes? What are the expectations when you're done at the end of this 3 years? What do you hope to have accomplished?
The outcome has to be a reduction in crime. If we aren't there, we haven't succeeded. And, that's been very frustrating for me and for others in law enforcement that we have this, stubbornly high crime rate. And we're working very hard to address it. And I don't know where the crime rate would be if we weren't working as hard as we are. I'm hoping that we're making some sort of impact, but it has to be a reduction in crime. The crime rate is too high. The people of Shreveport deserve better, and we have to do something.